There's a video I did and I mentioned about putting ego on the back seat. If you want to begin healing, for a smooth healing journey, you have to put ego on the back seat. You know, we've talked about coping mechanism. Like for most of us, tunakuja turn our coping mechanism into our habit. Tunakuja turn coping mechanism into our personalities. Now, there are healthy coping mechanisms and there are unhealthy coping mechanisms. Now, these unhealthy coping mechanisms are always fueled by ego. Hiyo ndio ile unapata unashikilia coping mechanism fulani. It doesn't matter hata kama umegrow out of it, hata kama umedeal na hiyo situation, it doesn't matter. Umeshikilia tu your coping mechanism. Why? Because of ego. Because you don't want to put your ego on the back seat. Your ego has been riding with you all along. Now for you to be healing, for you to undergo a smooth healing journey, you have to put that ego on the back seat. Unaona? For healthy coping mechanism, it's about intuition. You come up with like flexibility. You come up with coping mechanism based on the moment, based on the situations you are dealing with at that moment. Not based on fear, not based on trauma, not based on that. No, based on that moment. You already have these templates. So based on that moment, you pick a healthy coping mechanism. Now, here are some of the ego-centered habits. Number 1, an urge to judge. You don't want to understand people. Unataka yani wewe tu kitu yote unaiona ni venye wewe unaiona. It doesn't matter about the other person. You don't want to get out of yourself and look at this situation from a third perspective. Secondly, the urge to be always right. Yani wewe kitu yote mnaongelea, it can be just a conversation, it can be a discussion, it can be an argument, but it doesn't mean kwa argument lazima wewe ukue right. Unajua kuna saa zingine unaweza fundishwa kitu mpya, ukitulia uisikize uko like okay, me I never saw it like that, now that I've seen it like that maybe ina make sense, but wewe no, wewe kitu yote unajua hiyo ndio kitu right. Bra, that's ego. Fear of the unknown. Uko hapo yani you are afraid to risk. Let's say hata kama ni business, you are afraid to risk your business because unaogopa your business itafail. Si ati ushaifanya business ikafail. No, you just don't want to start because of the fear of the unknown. Uko like maybe kanaweza fail. Ego. Attachment to an identity. Watu wangapi tuko hapo? Sasa hizi vita mingi hii ya feminism na masculinity, sijui toxic masculinity, sijui feminist, inatoka wapi? Hiyo ni ego, attachment to a certain identity. Yani wewe to a point you don't even know yourself. Ni ile tu uko like siwezi fanya hiyo kitu just because I'm masculine. Siwezi fanya hiyo kitu just because I'm feminine. Or umefanya kitu fulani uko like now that's toxic masculinity. Unajua like as in umejiattach to a certain identity that is not you. It is just an identity umepatiwa. That's ego. Attachment to objects or people. My friend, that's ego. Musema mara mingi bro, embrace uncertainty. Vitu zo change. Unaweza ingia ukue na msee ama hata ukue na kitu. Kuna time tu hiyo kitu will no longer belong to you. Bro, embrace that. Kubali. But because of ego, you put an attachment to that thing. Hata hiyo kitu senye imechange, hata senye imefanya kitu, you don't see it. Why? Ego. That is mine. That is mine, bro. When it's not yours, it's not yours. Feeling insecure when attacked. Ushakuwa na ase yani mnaongea, you people are just discussing maybe something, then you mention something that feels like an attack to them. Hata kama ni kitu yenye it triggers their trauma or it triggers just something in them that they become wanakuwa defensive immediately. That's ego, my friend. I keep on saying, take criticism as an opinion. Unajua hata kama inakutrigger kaa uiangalie ukue oh shit, maybe anasema ukweli, maybe kuna kitu ameona, or maybe kuna kitu hajaelewa, but either way don't be defensive senye umeambiwa kitu inakutrigger. Hapo jua tu kuna kaigo. Superiority complex or inferiority complex. You hear me? Hiyo si ati ni superiority pekee. Superiority complex na pia inferiority complex is stemmed from ego. Because why would you feel superior to other people? Why would you feel like you need to compare yourself to other people? Why would you feel inferior to other people? You are who you are. You are different from everyone. Why are you comparing? Unapata, ji-embrace, jiamini, kuwa tu wewe. You don't need to compare yourself with anyone. Have that confidence in yourself, period. Tendency to never let go or surrender. Vitu mingi tu yani wewe inaweza kuwa ni ile yenyewe saa hizi wachana nayo, it's no longer yours. Enyewe saizi hii kitu imekushinda buda, just surrender. Because of your ego umejieka hapo macho ama whatever, yani ile unajieka, yani wewe ndio yule msee. Kama hiyo kitu ni yako, hiyo kitu ni yako. Yani hata kama inakuumiza aje, nitavumilia tu, because one day there's the light at the end of the tunnel. Manze, you need to learn when to let go. You need to learn when to surrender. Kama hizo bado hujalan, jua ni ego. Now, sijasema ati hizi vitu zenye nazisema ati kila mtu like ego tu inatokaga tu hivi once. No, like I keep on saying, when you're on the healing journey, be aware on why some things are happening. Always be aware when you're on the healing journey. Ndio ujue kama hii move nimeipull, unajua hii move yenyewe nimeipull, this is out of ego. Hii move nyingine ukipull uko like, okay, hapo naye hapo nimejitambua. So that way you can be checking yourself, you can be holding yourself accountable. My people, heal manze. Jueni the difference. Jua unasonga aje. Usisongeshwe na watu. Usisongeshwe na trauma zako, usisongeshwe na past zako. Jisongeshe. Heal.